So one of the best ways I love to explain leadership is using what I call the stadium analogy, okay? So even if you're not a sports fan, you understand how a football stadium works, right? We've got players and then we've got fans. And obviously the players, you know anything about football, there's 11 people on the field at a time per team, okay? 11 people active in the game, but there could be 50 to 100,000 fans in the stadium, right? Now, here's the hardest thing about those of you that are building a business where you're inviting people to join a business opportunity, okay? The hardest part about this is that you are adding people to what you would kind of consider your team. And you think that everyone is a player. So you get really, really frustrated when some people say they want something, but then they don't actually show up and do the work it takes, right? So here's the thing that I want to teach you that I think will just literally change everything for you. I need you to understand that just because they join the team doesn't mean they're actually one of the players, okay? What most people do is most people say they want something, but this is like me hanging out at an OU football game and the coach comes up to me and says, Josh, I heard you played in high school. Do you want to come down and play for us today? I would be like, yes, absolutely. I want to come play. The reality is I know I would get killed, absolutely crushed on the very first play, but it would be a dream come true to play. At the same time, if the coach said, Josh, do you want to come to summer training camp and do 2-a-days and lift with the team and watch film with the team and spend 6 months away from your family to try out for the team to maybe never even get to play, but to just ride the bench, I would be like, no, I'm good. I'm good. So here's what I find. We ask people to join a business opportunity. We talk about the amazing gifts and the amazing prizes and the income opportunities and the free trips and all of these amazing things. And people say, oh my God, I want that. But when someone says, I want that, we don't really know if they just mean they want the prizes or if they're the person who's willing to put in the kind of work it takes to get those prizes. And one of the things that I believe will just literally make your life so much easier is to stop looking at everyone who joins you as a teammate and start distinguishing by their actions if they are players or if they are fans. And when you do this, two things can happen. Number one, you get more intentional about spending more of your time with the players instead of all of the fans. Sometimes the hardest part of leadership is feeling like, oh my God, even if I build a big team, how could I ever have time for all of them? What you're not realizing is there's always going to be a core team. That's who gets the majority of your time and energy. But here's the other transition that happens. So many times we get so frustrated and so mad and so angry at the people who say they want it, who aren't doing anything. And when you realize those people are not your worst players, they are just your best fans. Your entire energy and relationship with those people can change. Instead of being frustrated with them, instead of being upset with them, you can have compassion for them and you can actually appreciate them. I travel and speak at events sometimes, and the tickets for the event sometimes will be $20 to get in the door or $100 to get a VIP ticket so you can get your picture taken with Josh. Now, how ridiculous would it be if people who paid more money to get in line to get their picture taken with me, how ridiculous would it be if I then criticized them for not working hard enough in their business to be a VIP? That would be insane, right? They paid money to be a VIP, so they get what they paid for. In your business, the people that are paying you ongoing over and over and over to get products, to get swag, to get all the things they're getting, stop being angry with them for not working a business and instead celebrate the fact that they are the best VIP customers you have ever had. And when you understand these two things, you can start to sort your time better. And we can do prizes and giveaways and fun games for all of the people in the stands to keep them motivated, to keep them excited, to keep them buying beer and nachos and hanging out at the game. And then we can put our everyday focus into the players to make sure we are putting our time where it's going to actually duplicate the best.